you, the thing, it's like a miracle how well it works. I want to introduce you to our first item and also our first guest. You never think about your feet until they ache. And then it's all you can think about. This is Protalus. These are heel cupping, stabilizing inserts, women's orthopedic inserts for shoes, whether they be work shoes, casual shoes. If you've ever priced custom orthotics, they are through the roof expensive. So this company has found a way to make an orthotic that feels like a custom when it's available over the counter. And you order this, ladies, this is what's nice. Simply buy your shoe size. I've seen orthotics where now you've got to be the manufacturer with a pair of scissors and try to cut it to the right size. And if you get it wrong, it never works. These are sized by your shoe size. We have them in whole and half sizes. Mark Legere is a chiropractor locally, but he works with some of the biggest names in sports. And every single human being that walks into this guy's office walks in there because they have pain. Doctor, it is always a pleasure to see you. How you doing?
Dan, it's great. It's been way too long, but I'm really excited to finally be back with something that is involved with all of our days. And that's the first step you take in the morning. And with Protalus, I was blown away with the stability and, like you touched on it, that deep heel cup that helps stabilize our foot, our ankle, and our legs, because so many times people are coming to me saying, I have this pain, I have this discomfort. What are some things that I can do to help? And with something that's true to size to your shoe, all of a sudden I had a solution for them.
Yeah.
And I'm a believer. I use it in all my shoes and it works. And that's why I'm a believer.
Well, let's start with this. Like the foundation of a house. If the foundation isn't strong, you'll eventually have problems with the walls and the roof. Our feet are our foundation. And if you can get your feet in proper alignment with proper cushioning, you can actually help to reduce pain that's much farther up on the body, can you not?
Dan, you're an honorary doctor, I swear. It's you're right onto it because it's that first step. So our heels are what makes the first contact. So if our heels in a typical shoe are a little tilted one way or the other, or too far forward or too far back, it's that old song, the hip bone's connected to the thigh bone.
Okay.
It's so true because if the ankle and the heel aren't right, that means the knee's not right. That means the hip's not right. That means the back's not right. You need a deep heel cup here that's going to support all those different body parts throughout your day. And like you touched on it earlier, when you have these in your shoes, which are true to size, it's no longer getting those scissors out and making those cuts. On every step, on every shoe, it's now a supportive shoe. You don't need to go out and buy a different supportive shoe for this or a different supportive shoe in that. All the shoes that you have in your closet right now can be supportive shoe with Protalus.
Now, I won't show you the brand name, but I just pulled the insole out of a very popular shoe. There's nothing patented about this. There's nothing unique about it. From this company, they are patented. And the first thing that you're going to notice is that they have flexibility, but they're also a stiffer material. Here's a heel cushion pad. These are a rigid form of plastic, but you can actually feel the difference between the two. And I'll tell you, it makes a difference to anyone who is trying to be healthier. I dropped one on the floor, I'll grab that. It's designed to give every pair of shoes that you have, with ladies, with the exception of, say, high heels, the type of support that only a custom orthotic would offer. And those don't start at $45 and change, do they, Doc?
No, they don't. I mean, for a custom fit orthotic, you're talking about hundreds of dollars.
Yep.
And even still, like, there might be adjustments that need to be taken. So right out of the box, as soon as you get Protalus home, because you don't have to get any scissors out and have this weird jagged edge that your feet are hitting every time, you buy it to your exact shoe size, you said, down to the half size. You get your shoes, You drop them in, and you take this flimsy old thing that used to be in there that provides no support and a very, very, very minimal cushion, and you're putting them in with something from Protalus that's patented design that gives you this really deep part where your heel's going to be hitting, so it helps with heel support, ankle support, knee support, hip support, because people come to me all the time, they're saying, I have a problem in my heel, I have a problem in my hip, and I bring it all the way back down to the foot. It's the first spot that touches the ground every day.
Here's another factor, something to think about. It's not just a matter of padding. When you put this in your shoe, there will not be a question of, I wonder if this is working, because you will feel a difference immediately. And I'd like to run through this, Doctor, if you can see your screen, of the importance of why you need the proper insole.
Yeah, it's the insole. Again, think about it as that first place that you make the contact throughout the day. And so if it's a chain of events. In medicine, we call it the kinematic chain, but really what that means is that hip bone connected to the thigh bone. Yep. So it's all about keeping the proper alignment of your ankle, so when your foot's in it, we're not rocking to side. We have this nice cushion. We have a couple layers of cushion that's going to pad every step, and it's going to help reduce some of the pain that people may be having in your feet. And that impact attenuation, which basically means how much shock absorption can the Protalus provide, yep, it's through the roof. And compared to some of these flimsy inserts that may come with your shoe that aren't providing any protection, we're able to then with Protalus get it in there. And like you can see in the animation here, Dan, if that ankle's not supported, that means the knee's not supported, and the hip and the back, and it all starts with the foundation. And your foundation starts in your feet.
I hate to put it this way, but the insole of most shoes is the second cheapest part of the manufacturing process, the first being the lace on the shoe itself. And yet that's what maintains the comfort and helps you throughout the day. So I urge you to try them. Our price, nice savings off of retail value. Right now, currently I have the women's that I'm showing, but hopefully we'll get the men's back into stock as well. These are normally $59.95. We're at $45.54. Mark, do me a favor, don't go too far away, because you and I are going to talk about a critically important device for people with mobility issues, and we'll do that a little bit later on in the hour.
See you then.
Thank you, Mark. This next item is one that is so simple